Let's be honest, the United States today is, without a doubt, the most powerful nation in human history. But its journey to the top, well, that was never a sure thing. For a long time, America was kind of like a reluctant giant, fiercely debating whether it should even get involved in world affairs. So, how did that change? Let's take a look at the key moments that turned a nation of farmers into a global superpower. Just to give you a sense of the scale we're talking about, check out these numbers. The US accounts for 37% of all military spending on the entire planet, and it maintains over 800 military bases in other countries. I mean, this isn't just being a major player, this is a global footprint unlike any empire we've ever seen. And that really brings us to the central puzzle, right? How did a country that was literally born from an anti-imperialist revolution, a nation that argued constantly about its role in the world, end up becoming the architect of this massive global system? To figure that out, we've got to go back to the beginning. So our story kicks off in a time when America's future as a superpower was, well, it was far from a done deal. In fact, for a while there, the country was really defined by its deep reluctance to step onto the world stage at all. For most of the 1800s, America's ambition really only pointed in one direction, west. The big national project was Manifest Destiny, this idea of expanding all the way across the continent to the Pacific. But looking beyond its own shores, whoa, that was a completely different story. The country was seriously divided on whether to project its power overseas. And this whole conflict really came to a head right after the Civil War. On one side, you had these expansionists, like Secretary of State Seward. He actually managed to buy Alaska from Russia, but when he tried to grab Greenland or Iceland or parts of the Caribbean, Congress just shut him down. The opposition was really worried about getting tangled up in foreign problems, and as historical sources point out, they were concerned about integrating what they called